Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everybody. Let me introduce myself. My name is Juwita Aprilianti. I am from Master Study Program Universitas Muhammadiyah Purwokerto. I will present biMBA Educational Institution Teaching Strategy in Individual Learning System in the Covid-19 era. Introduction. Individual learning system is a learning strategy that is carried out by students independently by providing opportunities for students to learn according to their abilities without collaborating with others. The learning development of early childhood children at Cilacap biMBA Educational Institution in the COVID-19 era was not yet optimal, so teacher or motivator applied teaching strategies with fun learning method, small step system, and individual system. In this study, the author focused on observing or evaluating the individual learning system method because very special, not found other equivalent kindergarten. The research method use the qualitative approach and the descriptive method. The qualitative approach describes the teaching strategies and individual learning method of the biMBA, and the descriptive method reveals more broadly and deeply about the use of biMBA educational institution teaching strategies in individual learning system in the COVID-19 era. The individual learning system at biMBA Cilacap is not a standalone method because in addition to a personal approach or an individual system, fun learning and a small step system are also applied. These three methods are carried out simultaneously on each student. That learning is playing, fun learning, meaning learning is fun like playing. The small step system or stage is closely related to the individual learning system because it's carried out in stage according to the wish and abilities of each child. Likewise, the small step system can achieve maximum result if it is carried out with individual or individual learning, not classic or class in general. These three learning methods applied of course have a positive impact on the development of early childhood social skill at Cilacap biMBA, namely children can convey idea or answer to teacher or motivator when working on modules during the learning process, and to parent when completing study assignment at home. At this time, of course, there is an interaction between the child and a teacher or motivator during the learning process and between the child and parent when studying at home. Individual system learning is basically different from classical learning, but it can develop social skill for early childhood at Cilacap biMBA because there are several types of children who feel uncomfortable when studying in large group, so that individual learning system are one solution so that children are more courage, express themselves, and can interact in a more comfortable atmosphere. The conclusion: the results of studies show that there are more benefits in implementing the individual learning system as a learning strategy in the COVID-19 era, namely limiting the number of students studying in according with the government appeal. Individual learning system does not mean that students don't interact with each other but independent in learning. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.